Welcome to the 5 Minute Art Show. My name is Nathaniel Soil. I am joined by, actually, I'm going to let my guest today introduce herself, Julie. I already said your first name, but you can say more. Please tell the people that are tuning in about yourself. I'm going to start your timer. Ready? Go.
So I am Giulie Speziani. I'm a writer, write comic books. I've been self-published, but also been published by other indie publishers. And I used to live in California for almost 20 years, but now I live in North Carolina. And I have this Kickstarter called Thanks Romina, and it's for Volume 1. Thanks Romina issue number 1 came out through Chispa 3 years ago. But now I'm doing the full trade, 5 chapters through Kickstarter. And so everything has been complete, all the art's been done, and I'm trying to get it funded so everyone could get a copy of Volume 1. And so if I could just jump in with the actual, like, what's it about? It's a workplace
Please.
comedy. Sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
workplace
Please, yeah.
comedy.
Say more about the book. Yes, please do that now. Yes.
Okay, because I'm like, I see the timer. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. But yeah, the workplace comedy. So it is very much a lighthearted read. It's about Romina. She's a Latina from Miami, just like I'm a Latina from Miami. So she leaves South Florida to go after college, to go out west to LA, and she's trying to get a job there in the entertainment industry. It's not what she thinks. She ends up like not really thinking is what it should be, just because she thinks, oh, it's going to be like a really like esteemed, privilege to be like working with like all these like creative types, but no, it's this kind of like run-of-the-mill office. People are doing their day jobs while also have their side gigs, like trying to be a musician or try to be an actor and try
Sure,
to make it
sure.
out in the entertainment industry. So yeah.
Tale as old as time for a lot of people. It's like anytime I meet someone at like really just out in the world, but the most recent example is like a coworker who I met and he was like, "Oh yeah, me and my brother came out to LA." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Which one of you had the Hollywood dream?" And he was like, "Oh, that was my brother." And I was like, "Cool, cool."
Yeah.
It's a thing that happens. Like people come to California because you're trying to do that. And like to be sure, there's a thriving creative community here. You and I met in California and you're doing creative stuff. I'm doing creative stuff. Congrats on finishing a book, getting it published, and now you're like getting it out into the world in a different iteration. Is that fair to say?
Yes, it is.
Cool. And I've backed this. I wanted to look at the rewards just because you have this is like one of the most straightforward Kickstarters, meaning that like it's there we're not throwing in a ton of merch. There's no like t-shirt and a headband and a bookmark and the socks and like the bandana. Like it's just like, hey, here's a cool comic, here's a book, and here's some other zines that can come with it. And I think a print, is that accurate? Or tell us about the rewards.
Yeah, so the rewards are the paperback version, which is the physical version of Volume 1, and then
Mm.
there's the digital one. So when you do pledge for the paperback, you will get the digital as a bonus. So you get both digital and paperback. But if you just want to do digital, that's fine. And then with the zines, you could add that if there's a zine bundle where Red, which you and I have worked on, it's the
Yeah,
anthology that we worked on is a indie anthology. How long ago was that? It's been years.
that was years.
Yeah. And then also the other zine was a bunch of short stories that I've had illustrated. And so that's called She Hears Voices. And there is also optional add-ons like the bookmark and sticker,
Oh,
which
there is. Okay, I've just missed it somehow. Oh, it's right here.
no,
Come
it's
on,
okay.
Nathaniel.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's something if you just want to throw that in, you get a bookmark and a sticker. And so it's just something to incentivize the
Sure.
rewards a little bit.
I've
Yeah,
talked to people in the
I
past and they're
purposely, yeah, I purposely made it simple because looking at other Kickstarters like that I've backed over the years, sometimes I'm like, so wait, what am I getting? It sometimes it gets a little overwhelming when they're adding in like canvas
yes.
bags and then you get this print, but you also get, this, magnet. And I'm like, I I just want the book.
Yeah, yeah. I just want the book. Yeah, I backed something earlier this year that was, it's a real big project. It's from an established publisher, and so they have like all kinds of different levels. And it took me forever to just find the thing that I wanted. I was like, I just want this, guys. Can I just get this? You're a practicing writer. You're writing. How much of your day is actually Julie sitting down to write something?
So I also have a day job still. So after work and after I walk my dogs, I spend about like 2 hours. Kind of like there's a little wedge in between like dinner time and then chill time. So I
Nice.
could just go ahead and just like sit and then just write. And I've written other stuff as you've known, like besides comic books. So I'm also writing a pilot. And so it's just kind of like something that I could do while I'm working on other projects. So if there's certain stages of other projects are completed or like in the edit phase, I could start something else or at least work on something else to kind of, you know, have something in the back burner to go back
Sure.
to.
Yeah, like so many creators, there's always a million things. I know we're past the time. That's okay. There's a couple of things I wanted to mention. As of this recording, you're just past. Is this past the halfway point? This is almost at the halfway point.
Almost.
We're almost there. I'm a backer. You guys should back this too. If you're watching this, if you can hear my voice and see our lovely faces, you should be supporting this Kickstarter campaign to make this a printed real book out in the world. You and I, yeah, you mentioned it really quickly. Like we worked on Red together, and I feel like we might have done probably not much more, but I feel like there might be one or two other things out there. But you and I met like way back at the first LA Zine Fest, right? Is that
Was that it? I think so. I thought it was like something else. Like it was like because I know you do your drink and draw, but I mean I feel like there were other times that were like little meetups of like a lot of indie creators coming together.
that it might have been, but I know for sure that we both did that show
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you had the it was a By the Slice zine that you had at that point.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, guys, Julie is a competent, skilled, good writer that you should support. Check out the Kickstarter, read. Thanks, Romina, today on Kickstarter. As of right now, there's 23 days left to go. So whenever you're watching this, if the Kickstarter hasn't ended, support today. If it has ended, then it got $1 million. Congrats, Julie. You're gonna make so many books.
All right. Oh, the artist, I'm sorry to fail to mention SE Case. They actually have a Kickstarter on the way. They just finished another Kickstarter for their webcomic, Rigsby, Wisconsin, and they have a Patreon. So if you want to go and check them out, I mean, they're awesome. Obviously, I couldn't have done this without them. So SE Case at rigsbywisconsin.com. I think this looks all.
Perfect. All right, I'll put the campaign back on the screen just so SE Case can get the flowers. Yeah, support great art, support good writing. Thanks so much for jumping on, Julie.
All right, thank you. Peace.
I'll stop it there, and then we won't tell anybody about the horrible secret that you've been keeping for years.
What?